everyone, welcome to another video tutorial of Surveying Part 1. This is University of Cebu, Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers. Surveying is the science of determining relative positions of objects on the surface of the Earth by taking measurements of distances, directions, and elevations. Basic principles. 1. Locating a point on the surface of the Earth by at least 2 reference points. 2. Working from whole to the part. In this system, first a system of central points are fixed with great precision. Minor control points are then established with less precision and details are located afterwards. There are 2 types of surveying. 1. Plane surveying. In this survey, effect of curvature of the Earth is neglected, assuming Earth's surface to be plane. Generally, areas less than 260 square meters or 100 square miles are treated as plane. For engineering works, this type of survey is generally followed. 2. Geodetic or trigonometrical surveying. In this survey, curvature of the Earth is taken into account. Words to take note. Map. The representation of the Earth's surface on a small scale. It's called plan when on a big scale. Scale. Fixed ratio that a distance on map bears with the corresponding distance on the ground. For example, 1 cm is equal to 10 meters on the ground surface. Reconnaissance. It is the preliminary inspection of the area undertaken before survey work of that area is planned. Methods to represent of scales of maps. 1. Numerical scales. Engineer scale. The scale on which 1 cm on the plan represents some whole plan of meters on the ground. For example, 1 cm is equal to 5 meters. 1 cm is to 10 meters. Fractional scale. The scale on which a unit let on the plan represents some number of the same unit let on the ground. For example, 1 is to 500, 1 is to 1000, 1 is to 5000. Second, graphical scales. It is a line subdivided into planned distance corresponding to the convenient units at length on the ground. Classification of scales drawn on maps or plans. Plane scales. On these, it is possible to measure only 2 dimensions. In example, meters and decimeters, miles and furlongs. Diagonal scales. On these, it is possible to measure 3 dimensions such as yards, feet, and inches. Scales of chords. It is used to measure an angle or to set off an angle. Fourth, vernier scales. It consists of 2 approximating scales. One of them is fixed called primary scale. The other is movable called vernier. Least count of vernier. It is equal to difference between smallest reading on the main scale and the smallest reading on the vernier scale. It is the formula least count is equal to smallest reading of a primary scale over the number of divisions of vernier scale. Representative fraction or RF. It is the ratio of map distance to the corresponding ground distance. It is independent of unit of measurement. If 1 cm is equal to 50 meters, then we have to convert first the 50 meters to centimeters, which is 5,000 centimeters. So, RF will be equal to 1 cm over 5,000 cm. Cancelling the unit of length, which is cm, it will be 1 over 5,000. We can also correct the measurement with a wrong scale. For the correct length, it will be RF of wrong scale over RF of correct scale multiplied to the measured length. For the correct area, it will be square of RF of wrong scale over RF of correct scale multiplied to the measured area. That ends our video tutorial for the Surveying Part 1. This is University of Cebu, Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers. Good day and enjoy studying!